Just wanted to continue this conversation surrounding HIV and AIDS, and specifically the stigma that comes with it, which I know that you're battling and trying to normalize it. But I'd imagine it's probably hard to talk about because HIV and AIDS probably comes with a lot of different feelings, including embarrassment, shame. Am I right in saying that?
Absolutely, and folks have a hard time. A lot of the case managers and the counselors talk them through how they talk to their partner, how they go through dating, if they want to disclose this to their employer. Those are a lot of really confidential and scary conversations to have, and how they can go about having that conversation and normalizing the process. But it is extremely scary to come out and talk to people, because when you do, their reaction is you get that knee-jerk reaction from folks, and it just adds another layer of that stigma.
Sure. And what would you tell people? There might be people listening to this newscast right now who are saying, that's me, I don't know how to talk about it. And you're wanting to normalize it because you want this to become just like any other health problem that anybody else has. You didn't choose to have this. So what do you say to those people listening at home right now?
Sure, I'll let you answer that.
Well, it is. We're trying to normalize that conversation, and the more we can have conversations like this, the more mainstream media can talk about it. Folks that are positive, that can be a voice for others. We have a citizen advocacy group that we work with in trying to mobilize volunteers to talk to legislators about laws and even doing prevention education in the schools, to talk about it at an early age and normalize these conversations is extremely important, so that we can list it as the same category of a chronic disease such as diabetes.
Right.
That's what we're going for. That's our goal.
You keep taking me to my perfect segue here, because we had a couple of viewer questions. Let's pop this one up from Janice Scaramucci. She says, what is our state government doing to stop the increase of infection and provide care for those who are suffering?
Well, our health department does receive federal funding from the Ryan White Care Act, and they get about $10 million that stays here in Oklahoma, that's spread out from nonprofit organizations and clinics that are providing work, as well as the health department. So that's how we can offer some of these free testing opportunities, linking people to care. But the biggest thing that we want to be able to tackle is really changing the education health mandate for the state of Oklahoma, and providing medically accurate curriculum for the students that are in 9th grade, and then two more times in the high school, so that they get at least 3 different opportunities to learn about prevention, how the disease is spread, and then what to do if they do become positive. We have a high teenage pregnancy rate here in Oklahoma. We need to recognize that we also have a high STI, which is sexually transmitted infections, and HIV is one of those. So the younger we can start those conversations, the easier it is to normalize and to make that just a routine checkup, just like anything else.
Okay, we had a couple questions here, but I'm actually going to wrap this up because I know there's an event that more people can help out with that way than this last viewer question. So what is this event coming up next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday night, yes, at the Skirvin Hilton Hotel at 5:30. We're calling it our Positive Heroes Speaker Series, and Ryan White's mother, Jeannie White Ginder, is going to be our keynote speaker. Tickets are $65, and you can go to our website at okaidscarefund.com or positiveheroesok.com to get tickets and learn more about the event. But Jeannie's son, Ryan, was a hemophiliac who contracted the disease through a blood transfusion back in the 80s. And he was banned from going to school because at the height of the epidemic, people didn't understand the disease, didn't know how it was transmitted, and they were scared, and so parents were pulling their kids out of school. They ended up banning him from going to school.
It was like you wore a scarlet letter.
Yeah, absolutely. So they fought a good fight for him to be able to have a normal childhood, and they just became instant HIV activists. And so she's going to share her story about how that stigma affected her family, and then what they've done to overcome it, and just all the things of how you love someone with HIV.
Perfect. And I know a lot of people will relate to their family story, and a lot to be learned from there. And of course, that money will go to help others battling the same thing. Thank you both so much for coming on the show this morning. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.